Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you've been here already, if you haven't, welcome the newcomers. So we are going to do a relationship reading as promised. Just a quick heads up on that. I do realize there are four piles here today instead of three. There is a reason behind it, but we'll get into that when it gets to your reading. You're welcome to pick more than one if you would like. So pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. So if I just show you that, pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. Please use your intuition to pick which pile you are most drawn to. Hey pile ones, if you chose this is your reading, okay? So I have a quick message for some of you, okay? So they're gonna come quick and fast, and it'll be specific to some of you, okay? So first of all, a few of you might have had a full start, like you liked each other, but then one of you got nervous and like kind of like backed away a little bit, like just to try and get clarity. Remember, this is general, so take what's relatable to you. And then the other message was that you both knew there was chemistry here, but one of you doesn't believe in yourself as much as you should, and you kind of doubt yourself, and the other one's more mentally stimulated, that they work better from the mind than they do the heart, because their emotions are too, like, can be too erratic at times, and you'll know if these are for you. I also see that although you're smiling, when you're together, everything's fine. But when other people come into the equation, this is where sometimes it feels like you're not you. You shouldn't worry about the person that doesn't believe whether this is you or your person. Obviously, based on this, this is a lesbian relationship. So just take what is, or you could be open to different genders, but you're more connected with this particular female, okay? And this particular time, this is the only way it can play. So behind the smile, this was the other message I was getting. Behind the smile, one of you still has that little bit of self-doubt and self-belief, but you know that you wouldn't be better splitting up with them because they help you to grow as a person. So before I get into anything else, there are a few messages. Like I said, take what's relatable, and let it fly high to the sky like a bird if not. So if you chose this, you'll know if it's for you anyway. So we are going to see, remember there may be quite a few watching you, so if there's several messages, okay? Okay, so it did say, so yeah, like I was saying, so for some of you, let the love show, how you, like, learn from one another, okay? I feel like you are learning lessons with this relationship. Hang on, bear with me, because I want to try and, that's it. Think of special moments that brought you much joy with your partner, okay? So like coffee dates, or I'm just using broad examples, by the way. Going out to a West End show. I know Brighton's quite open with different sexualities, so maybe Brighton is significant to you. Music festivals, and just having time to yourself as well in the comfort of your own home. Okay, I am seeing that as well. And that's before we've even started. Okay. You could have met at a coffee shop. Okay. Or you could have had your first date at a coffee shop. Tap me into pile one's energy. Where did they meet their current partner, please? Oh, there's quite a few. Wait. Okay, so love conquers all. Okay, so that's a really cool, lovely message to hear. Okay, so you have a spiritual connection in this power pile number one with your female counterpart. You are able to communicate with them telepathically. This is rare, by the way. Okay, I know, I know I'm going off topic, but I know my nan and granddad had that kind of relationship, and it is rare, and it's not very common. Okay. Okay. So you could have matching tattoos. Remember, this is general, so take what resonates. You could have matching tattoos, um, or you could have got a tattoo separately. But when you met, you actually realised that it was intertwined. Also, the number 8 could be significant for you guys, which number 8 is abundance and happiness and joy and foundations and like everything. So maybe that's why it's significant to you. You do have a spiritual connection. Okay, so I feel like when you met them, you watching this, if you're both watching this, then take which one, and you'll be like, it's you. Um, Obviously telepathically, I feel like, or you're just point and then no, not in a a negative way. Okay, I just saw someone pointing, that's you. But not saying anything, but just pointing. Okay, embrace your loving connection and rejoice. So you have like a playful energy together. um you may have like inner child, like both of you have your inner child on show, which is really cool, like, heart space and everything. You're very much connected. Okay, so this is your soulmate, in case any of you were doubting this, but I don't think you have ever doubted this, by the way. And the divine will help you recognize signs and miracles. I think that with the signs and miracles, this is where one of you gets stuck. Just a quick thing. So one of you will get stuck with the signs and the miracles that you get. The other one will be grateful for it. Um, I feel like it's so it looks like you have been traveling together as well, because this looks like a globe. I'm also seeing a rabbit and Aries, so one of you could be an Aries, okay, or fire sign. Okay, I'm just going with what it is. Okay, so this was like at the beginning. Well, your cards like to fall out, right? They're very good at falling out. Okay, so within this relationship, okay, you're trying to so when you have any conflicts, this is really interesting, and I'll show you in a minute, right? Because I've just seen this card. When you have any conflicts or disagreements, you try to find a harmonious solution to it. Okay. Um, Very much so. Okay. I don't think there's many. I think they're few and far between. Within your relationship. Okay. Yeah. See, you're united with a good relationship. Okay. And why I said this was interesting is because we was on about lesbians, and it looks like a rainbow coming down. So it looks like they're like the divine, or like spirit guides, divine, God, whatever you believe in, like are shining down on you, like with the love. Okay. Um, I also see someone with blonde hair. Um, I see someone with blonde hair that comes down to like just past their shoulders, and they have like a petite nose, right? And that's the only way I can explain it. So the person watching this, okay, You have like a petite nose, and blonde hair just past your shoulders, okay? Relationship, in the relationship. Okay, so if you, I feel like this was at the beginning. I feel at the beginning that one of you wasn't sure whether to trust this person. I feel like you felt they was guarded and you wasn't sure whether they were looking at another person. They wasn't. They was actually sincere to you. So yeah, just in case. I feel like that was at the start when you of the relationship. I feel like you guys have been together a little while. Okay. Okay, you're already in this, so yeah, you're at the beginning stages of your relationship. Yeah, new beginnings, look, beginning stages of your relationships. Okay, you are going to be together for a while, okay? This is your divine counterpart, they're saying, divine counterpart. Divine counterpart. Okay, because that's how you see it. Okay, some of you may may have started out as friends, okay, to build a solid foundation. Just quickly, okay, you remember this is general. Take what's relatable to you, leave the rest and let it dissipate, throw it out the window, do whatever you want with it. Okay, so sometimes one of you is not very good at showing affection to the other. And I think this is because you have two different love languages. What's the other person's love language, please? For pile number one. Okay, so their love language is a little bit different to yours. So their love language is admitting when they make mistakes. That's part of it. And your love language is showing affection or vice versa, okay? I feel like the love language is a little bit different. Hang on, pause. Right. Yeah, the love language is a little bit different, okay? I'm going to pause this because I've totally realised what I've done and I apologise. Maybe one of you needs a little bit more patience, okay? And that's why they're making me pause it. So pile number one, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, hey pile one. Sorry about that. So this is pile one, just as a reminder in case you were a bit lost. Sorry that I had to pause the video, but you know, I totally forgot something. So for some of you, this person would have come out of the blue, and you were attracted like physically to them. Okay, everyone has different tastes. I'm also gonna use these as well. Okay, these are traits that you or your partner may have. Remember, it's general, so there might be quite a few that come out that may not resonate with you and may be relatable to someone else, which is all good. So, me. So, tap me into pile one's relationship, please. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, thank you very much for the accurate, precise messages had to receive. Okay, so I mentioned earlier, I love when Spirit do this. Fire sign. I don't know if you can see that because my camera's a bit wonky. I will try to sort that out as well. Fire sign. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. Right. Okay, you could have previously been divorced beforehand. For those who resonate, like I said, this is general. Okay. one has black hair or dark brown hair. And I feel like this is longer than yours, okay? For a select few of you, it's shorter, like a pixie cut. That's the only way I can explain it, right? A bit of meat on them. Okay, that could be you or them, which just means that you just have a different size body. Okay, one of you could be O negatives, and I know this sounds odd, okay? But blood types actually reveal a lot about you guys. So remember, this is general. B minus blood type, AB positive blood type. No, AB minus, sorry, not positive. Maybe you say AB minus is a positive. So providing you resonate with star seeds, okay, you could be Cyrus A or B, that could be you or them. And one of you has like a red, that's it, right? So you have a really sweet, so you have like the dual aspect. So you'll have like a really sweet like side to you, and then you'll be the one to admit errors, whereas the other one likes like touch, like physical touch. That's where you two differ in your love language, okay? For some of you. Your heart warms my soul. Maybe one of you really likes singing. One of you is unique and quirky more than the other one. And the other one is quietly confident. Okay, let's see if there is anything else. I feel like just going back to this because I just got a message about it. Okay, this divorce one. Okay, just quickly, pile number one. You may have been married to the wrong gender and not realised and not picked it up, and just possibly thought that you liked both when actually you didn't. Okay, just quickly, right? Okay, vegetarian. Blue eyes. So what I mean by blue eyes, they're very piercing. They're very like draw you in eyes. One of you is like book smart or academically smart, test smart. One of you has brown hair. I was picking up blonde though, so I wonder if that comes out. I did pick up blonde just past their shoulders. Oh, okay. So, you know, I said it doesn't happen very often, but it does happen with a conflict. Little irritations that annoy both of you are possible small arguments. So it's not a major thing. It's just like, do you have to do that? Like, kind of thing. Okay. This is, I feel like if you're not already there, because I feel like this is a half and half mix with people watching within the relationship thing. Obviously, it is a relationship based one, already in a relationship. But what I meant is it could be now or it could be in the future for some of you. Okay, so if you're not living there right now, this is where you could possibly live in the countryside. So I was mentioning earlier on that maybe someone works better with their head mentally, so they're mentally stimulated. Okay. One of you is a light sleeper. Okay, this could be someone that you met in the past. That back then you weren't ready for the relationship that you're in now. So what I mean by this is, for some of you, you could have parted ways and then you could have come back together. Maybe that's the divorce kind of thing, like you parted ways and come back together. That could be another alternative as well. Okay. So back then, right person, wrong time. I was coping with the upheaval of my life. I wasn't ready for then. Now I am. In other words, back then they wasn't ready. They're ready now. So this is beginning. This is why it's beginning. Okay. I feel like you thought that this wasn't going to happen. Being play on a one, who's watching this? Okay. Patient or patience. Okay, so they were guiding you to have patience. Okay. Okay, you could class each other as partner in crime. This is very much a spiritual connection, especially with a telepathic communication for some of you, anyway. Anything else you can tell me about in the relationship? Okay, this is funny. So one of you really likes when your partner's angry, and you don't mean to make them mad. So this is probably like, oh, like, oh, here we go again. Okay. But you really like their angry face, so you start smiling, and then like obviously at the start, this like might grate on the other person's nerves, like just to begin with, but after that, it just settle. Okay. Because I feel like this is a new relationship. I don't feel like you've been in it long, but I do feel like your soulmates, counterparts, right people for each other. I said alternative. So yeah, you could like alternative music. You could like wearing alternative clothes, not the norm. Um, okay. So I feel like this is the other person. No, I feel like you do this to the other person. Sorry, I'm getting my words muddled up. This is what could have happened at the beginning. When you were dating as well. They're here to boost your confidence, which is really cool. Okay, and the other one's like fearless and brave. Or that's the way they came across. They aren't faced by a lot in life. They just aren't. Okay. I do feel like this is your soulmate, very much so. Um, for those of you who's a spiritual connection, telepathic communications, remember it's general. So this one, in relationship. Oh my god, things are dropping. Um, bear with me. Okay, so yeah, this is why beforehand, like you split and then you come back together, was because they needed to figure themselves out. Okay, um, that's from their perspective. Okay, or for you if it was you, um, swap and change it how it resonates and relatable. Um, tap me into. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see, right. Yeah. You were trying to hold back your intense emotions towards them, okay? Because you know it's the beginning stages, so you don't want to scare them off, okay? You do realize that um, there's a lot here between you two as a couple, okay? I feel like that was you. You needed to figure yourself out, so you were the one who sort of walk away, okay? Obviously you can switch it around if it doesn't resonate. It's the other person. Tap me into the other person's energy within this relationship, please. Okay, so from their end, when you obviously walked away for that bit, it did hurt them emotionally. Okay, so this is the more emotional person in this like relationship. So yeah, and they absolutely love the way you kiss, okay, because they long for your kiss, okay. So this is the other person of the relationship. This is the way I'm doing it anyway. The other person of the relationship is the person who is more into affectionate love language. Okay, wait, clarify. Okay. Yeah, see, the other person is a self-doubter, okay? They say, I can't promise you anything. Uh, why do I deserve you? Okay, so they're the ones that like self-doubt themselves. I think this stems from younger teenage years and um, childhood, possibly early adulthood. Oh, but I think it's more child and teenage years. Okay, so they do want to share their feelings with you as well. And they feel like so you're both intertwined with holding your feelings back currently with one another. Um, which is really interesting. Okay, you're very similar, but at the same time, you're different. Like you're very similar with certain traits. Okay, so we're gonna do 3 cards for your energy, which is gonna be here, and I should probably move it up and 3, but you can switch and change them as is. Whoa. Okay, yeah. When you, yeah, right. When you needed to find yourself, you was at the time unsatisfied with your life, and you just weren't happy with yourself. But you had to forgive yourself, which you've done really well, is what I'm hearing. And although you struggle at times to let go of the past, it's just a little bit, just a little bit, okay? You've just got to heal that, and you'll be alright. Just a little bit, just a little bit. It's like a song. I want to have equal give and take, okay? So maybe you feel like sometimes it's a bit more give and it's a bit more take. Remember you're starting out in a relationship and it's like not just thing. Um, I feel with the dishonesty, I feel like that's you guys not admitting you're feeling. I feel like that's joint feelings to one another. I feel like that's joint. Okay. Um, yeah. So you've got hope towards the connection. Okay. You haven't given up on them. Okay. Um, their person's energy, please. Sometimes spirit like to go in a different direction. Maybe some of you are religious or were brought up religious. Okay. Okay. Yeah. One of you is regretting speaking up when it was needed. About your feelings and how you felt. This is at the time, and I realize this is a missed opportunity, but I feel like it's something that you didn't say was a missed opportunity, not that it was a missed opportunity completely. Okay. Yeah, there may be some distance between you, but the love is always there between you guys. It always will be. I don't think there's any like bad thing, okay? Animosity or any like hate or anything like that, okay? Okay, and the other person is struggling to find their own destiny and to make sure they're on the right path. I feel like this is the thing that makes them self-doubt themselves because they're like pulled in several directions, and they don't know which way to go, and a little burp is confirmation, okay, for the other person. Just quickly, so we're gonna see how this will go. I think this was past energy, so I'm gonna chuck it over there because I think it was past energy. Your cards like fall out straight away. Yeah, look, Positive energy surrounds you, love, joy, and good fortune awaits. So this connection is very fruitful. I really like when that happens. Your cards like fall out automatically. Like I don't even have to shuffle them that much. It's really interesting. Um, Pile number one's relationship. How will this go? Is there anything that is there any advice? Okay, this is going to help you transform in a big way. It's also going to release any ancestral karma or anything like that with this relationship. Yes, long term. Hang on, flowers. Uh, be generous, succeed, and emotional fulfillment are yours. Yeah, emotional fulfillment is definitely yours. So yeah, this is going to be a long-term connection. I know there's a bit of croppy up issues along the way, but I don't see nothing too heavy that you aren't going to be able to overcome. So that's really, really cool. And I know that it's a little bit different, but um pile number one. Um, I am really happy that you chose my channel to tune into. So remember to sub, like, comment, and share my video. That would be great. And I would be extremely grateful for that, like extremely. Bye bye for now. Hey, my parties. So if you chose the two men, this would be you and another man, just to clarify. So this image, right, I laugh at every time, right, and I'm going to be very, very specific on what I saw. Okay, I see a man coming up to you, being attracted to you in that way, and being like, I know you're my person. And you're being like, what? Like in your head. And you got like thinking in your head that it was a red flag. And like, you was like, what are you talking about? No. And then like you kind of walk away and then go to sit with your friends, okay, on these weird, uncomfortable, like wooden chairs. Okay, this is the only way I can explain it. But the bar looked really good, like marble with like blue, like bluey color with like a thin like trying to like pillar to stand the bar up, like and you was like, well, they can put money into there, but what about these comfortable seats? Like, and I hear you saying that, and you telling your friends about this, okay, and your friends going, wait, what? Like, and you were just like, yeah, I had this conversation with this person, and they just said, I know you're my person, and they were just like, what? Um, so yeah, and then I feel like you kind of like stepped back from this situation like a little bit and was just like, I'm pretty sure this is a red flag. When all along this was a green flag going, go, go, go. Like, um, yeah, you went apart for like 6 months to a year. So like I said, specific message. And then you randomly like met up, and then he went, oh, do you want to go out on a date with me? He didn't say whom he was because his image had changed slightly from how he was, but you still attracted him. Um, and then him actually explaining to you, and this is where I get funny, right? You don't remember me, do you? No, what are you talking about? Because his image had changed. Your image kind of stayed similar, like stayed the same face. I'm one of them people, so I totally get it. Um, and you explaining the story, right? Now I know you two live together, and I have seen wood, like not dark, but like medium wood, okay, and then that nice blue that you liked from the bar, like on your cabinets, just and I also see you doing the scenario to explain to your friends what happened, um because they were like, what, we don't understand what you're going on about, so that they could get like the gist of it. So it's kind of like you're reenacting the first time you officially met, and there was like, oh, when did the first time you officially met? And you was just like, this, wait, what? Like, and you have to like reenact it sometimes. So you go over to like, here's the like little breakfast bar, I would call it a breakfast bar, and you're standing there and doing like that, and oh, it's so funny, like it's such a comical thing. And obviously he's standing at like your current partner is like standing at the like breakfast bar thing. But yeah, it was so funny. Like I remember this very vividly when I saw it, and it cracked me up. So a specific message. So I really hope this message finds you. Or one of your friends are watching, and then you'll be like, oh my god, I know exactly who that's for. So accurate, precise messages for my pile number twos. Okay, so I know one met at a bar restaurant. It had like marbly, like, and really nice cocktail glasses. Okay, like that's the only way I can explain. Really nice cocktail glasses. Okay, tap me into the energy of pile number two, please. Accurate, precise messages. Where did they meet? That I haven't said already. Okay. Okay. Some of you could have met at a nature reserve and seen a bee. And your favorite flowers. Okay, I am seeing yellow, daffodils, sunflowers, buttercups. I'm also seeing other types of flowers, so it may be like a, what I mean by a nature reserve is like you go there for like the day or something like that. You met there. I feel like some of you met near a body of water on a like lake or river or sea, on a sunny day. I don't, it could be sand as well, that you met on the sand. But it says clarity. Take time to think about your situation to gain clarity. So like I said, step back. So that is really interesting when my spirit guides confirmed that specific message for a specific person. But that's quite funny, yeah. What did I say about flowers? Okay. Yeah, your love bond grows stronger. So yeah, that's what I said. So you step back for a bit to like gain clarity on the situation because you thought it was a red flag. I feel like your partner's more intuitive than you. I feel like you do have intuitive gifts. You just doubt them way more than he does. I also feel like you are the more feminine energy as well. And he can be more in his masculine, although he can switch it and change it a lot. So I feel like it's, yeah, I feel like it's interesting to have him as a partner, like from your perspective, because he can be like masculine, and then he can be the emotional side, and then he can go back to masculine. Like it's really interesting dynamic. Yeah, with enlightenment, there is no separation. We recognize that we are one with the divine. Yeah, so you're starting to open up a little bit with enlightenment and spiritual gifts. I feel like he has helped you with this as well. I feel he's more the, like your partner, he being him, is more in tuned. Yeah, so fate has a plan, okay? Fate has a plan. Fate has a good plan for you guys. But yeah, be ready to receive what fate's planned for you. So some of you might currently be dating this person, and for the specific person, you're already living together, okay? We're gonna see if there's any more messages for my pile number twos. Flowers is very significant to you too. Um, and the number 2. Okay, fire sign. So I was saying earlier with masculine energy and very direct. Um, you can switch it up if it's not actually you, but and it's the uh more masculine person. Just take which side is yours into account. Okay, I don't usually say that, so that would be it. Okay, yeah. I was saying that one of you may overthink sometimes with certain things. So sometimes my mind overthinks too much. It's my own insecurities. I'm sorry. Okay, you may not always say this. Sometimes you do. But I don't feel like you would always say it. Okay. I feel like I'm directly speaking to the person this is going out to. So I'm hoping this person sees it. All right, because this has got very specific. Obviously this is general and take what's relatable. So maybe there's a similar circumstances across the board. I don't usually say that either. So yeah, honest. Okay, that was your partner, honest, straight up forward. Yeah, so one of you is financially secure and they made something out out of their lives. One of you enjoys gaming, okay, like Game Boys or why am I saying okay, Game Boys, no coincidence. Game Boys, like older versions of gaming, Nintendos, and the other one enjoys arts and crafts, although I do feel like you do some together. Old classical films, okay? You'll know who this is for. That's all I'm going to say there. Atlantis starseed, so one or both could represent. Okay, represent Atlantis starseeds. Okay, so Atlantis starseeds. Some of them don't have the best of names, so maybe you're a representative of Atlantis starseeds. It doesn't snore. One of you doesn't snore. Okay, can I have that person that doesn't snore? That's great. No, I'm joking. I'm the wrong gender anyway. So ambivert. So one of you could like to be indoors and outdoors equally balanced. Rebellious soul, indigo, and very much a trendsetter. You will be like the one who dresses least like everybody else. Okay. One of you grunts in your sleep. No, grinds their teeth in their sleep. Okay, grunts. You may call it grunts. Okay. Yeah, a short out of the blue surprise when you did meet them. It was very much that. Okay. Unique clothes. Excuse me. One of you could resonate with Andromeda and Starseeds, or both. Adventurous. Oh, excuse me, and burps. So confirmation for you guys as well. And short hair, both. Both have short hair. Both have short hair. Okay, I did this a little bit different. Yes, I did. Okay. Tap me into my pile number ones, accurate, precise messages for their relationship, please, and any advice that you may have. Yeah, I mentioned this earlier. So someone from your past returned. So yes, it was very much so. It was someone from your past. Okay. Yeah, you asked. You asked for some help to find your true person. You asked for some help. Very much. Yeah, this is interesting. So you have them on your mind. Just straight out of the bag, you have them on your mind, okay? so you know who this person is. Sometimes when you get in conflicts, you're both very stubborn, and not in a good way, right? Because they're stubborn, I can help you, and they're stubborn, I'm just gonna like stand my ground. And you butt heads, and then nothing actually gets solved. Um, so Spirit are actually saying that you have a like comical like spirit team, by the way. Okay, I've tapped into your energy before. Pile two, like I know this energy anyway. Agree to disagree. So instead of buying heads, okay, um, maybe just agree to disagree, okay? So remember, it's two males. That's what we're doing, okay? Because we're doing an interesting thing, okay? For the relationship ones, okay? I took quite a lot into account. Ooh. Yeah, sometimes you don't ask too many questions about the other one. Um, you both like independence anyway. And I feel like sometimes this is a little bit hard for you to you may have been single for a little while, a little bit hard to adjust to it. For some of you, so the ones living together, I feel like this has already happened, okay. But if you're not living together and yeah, and haven't been together for a year, the others of you who are just starting out, okay. Yeah, you need to say thank you. Sometimes you forget, or the other person forgets. Being grateful that they're in your life is a start, because you actually had asked for this yourself. So that was just a quick message on that, okay? So, all right, tap me into pile number two's energy for any advice that you may have on a relationship. Okay. So sometimes, okay, so I'm gonna do this like in two versions, okay? So some of you at the beginning, you may feel like it's too late to take action towards this person, like this is in the beginning stages, the dating stages, uh, and it's not, okay? Just a quick message there. Okay, and I mentioned earlier that one of you was a runner, okay? And I remember this specifically because this is what happened with the other people. But after they get overcome them differences, how we go. Oh yeah. Okay, this is the disagreements that I was saying. This is gonna crop up more at the beginning. Just why you get used to each other's energy, because I don't feel that you guys have been in a relationship for a little while you're dating, while you're going through the motions of being in a relationship. This is just new. So the disagreements, okay. I think you both wish each other would understand your point of view, but neither one is willing to back down, and neither one is willing to be like, I agree to disagree, okay. Yeah, so they see you, okay, as irreplaceable, okay. So the ones that live in together, just quickly, the way you love can never be matched, okay. So they actually love that about you. They understand that it's not going to be an easy road being in a relationship, and they totally get it, but they find you irreplaceable. And I feel like that the ones that have been in 6 months to a year together, okay, for this one, I feel like this goes both ways anyway, okay? So, yeah, I feel like at the start it was dishonesty. I feel like you knew this was your person and you just weren't ready to say it as well. So we're gonna see what else these fortune cards say for my pile number twos. Sorry, just breathing heavy, accurate, precise. The right, they all fell on the floor. That was good, wasn't it? Oh, bear with me, part two. Okay, so for some of you, so that I've got three different messages for you. Okay, so use your intuition, okay, and make sure that you're on the right path for you. Okay, so that you'll know if it's for you. Okay, the person that's been together for the 6 months of the year, 6 months to the year that I actually see, in this one. Okay, I do have some good news for you. Okay, harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnetically. Okay, so that's for others of you. Okay, they're basically saying shine your light out. Maybe some of you are currently going for a healing period and shedding your skin. For that person that I mentioned at the beginning, this is for you. There's a proposal coming, and I feel like because it's based on love, it is more to do with love. Okay, I'm not going to tell you too much, but if they've been acting a bit like me right lately, it's because a proposal's coming and they didn't want to lie to you because they know they're usually honest, so it's just like a weird thing from their point of view, and it's not intentional. Okay, yeah. Okay, they may be like, oh, so there will be, okay, but I'm not going to tell you when. I'm not going to tell you anything else. I'm just going to tell you there's a proposal. Okay, because I feel like you would be like, when. That's a surprise coming out of the blue. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so of course my pile number twos, I really hope that you enjoyed. Oh, I've missed one. I just realized that. Okay. Okay. Maybe you might walk past it. You might have walked past this person at the beginning of the relationship as well. That's another thing. Okay, so one of you may be questioning, what does the other one see in me? I feel like this is more you. Pile number twos. Okay, this is your person. These feelings are eating me up inside because he wants to do that, and he's just like, I can't tell him. So that's interesting. I can't tell him. Okay. There may have been childhood trauma. I'm not going to go too much into that. That feels like you can't promise anyone anything. Okay, from that. There is advice to shine your light and get that out there. And then you'll be okay. Okay. Previously, there may have been addictions that hurt you in the past from your childhood trauma. Okay, this could be you or them. Accurate, precise messages from my partner to the relationship here, please. Okay, not saying that you can't have a drink, but just watch. No, I don't think that's have you right either. Please. Okay, I don't understand that. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah. I think you're overthinking again, okay? Because I just said I don't understand that. So they have hurt me. I don't understand. Okay. I don't think they've hurt you. I think it's you overthinking and putting, for example, 1 + 1 = 27 or whatever, right? I'm not very good at maths, but like you're overthinking it, so it's your insecurities that and then your ego is like doing it, so you don't have no reason behind why they have hurt you, to the point that you're saying you don't understand. You know, like it doesn't add up. Okay, let's just put it that way. It doesn't add up. Okay, so I really hope that you enjoyed my reading, pile number 2, and I hope to see you again next time. Like, comment, subscribe, and share my channel if you would like. So I'm just going to put these all away. So yeah, I just think you're overthinking it, honestly. Okay, pile number 2. Okay, because this is gonna turn out better than you expect anyway. I just think it's your insecurities cropping up. Okay, you will need to work on that, and that's okay. We all have our own insecurities ourselves, so I understand from that point of view that it's not the easiest to heal either. And like I said, if you're going through your healing time, sometimes things crop up that just don't make any sense, so you don't understand it, which is just your mind sometimes playing silly tricks on you. Let's just put it that way. So that is very interesting. Yeah, I'm just putting stuff away, so you know. Just doing it. I didn't do this in pile number 1, so this is interesting energy. And like it said at the beginning, like you have a strong bond, a strong synchronicity bond. Strong. So this is pile number 2. You are obviously both men because that's the way I did it on this reading. I really hope that you enjoy. Also, I'm gonna try and put other video links in here if I can. Not the best, so we'll see how that goes. Over there probably. Yeah, over there. Thank you. Bye-bye for now. Part 2. Hey, my pile number 3s. So this is a polyamorous relationship. I realized that there are several ways to say poly, which means more than one person. This will be in your relationship, okay? It's not a third wheel, it's not anything like that. It is literally, okay, if you prefer to have a poly relationship with a more than one person, from the way that you see it, okay. Also, the way that you see it could be that at the beginning you put in the boundaries that aren't allowed within the relationship, and that's what's accepted. You may have a main specific partner that you may introduce to your friends and family, and then have the other person that you enjoy spending time with, like dating, connecting with, and along them lines. Okay, just a quick thing there. Okay, with the boundaries, that is heavy, and honesty, like the best policy is honesty throughout as well. Okay, so it's just more than one. Okay, so tap me in to the collective of my pile number 3s, please. This is really interesting, okay? This is the first time, okay, that this card has come out, right? Commitment is an important factor to achieve a successful relationship, okay? Also, like, I know it has 2 in there, but there are 3, okay? In there, like, yeah. You guys are gonna get married. Okay, this is general. So some of you guys want to get married, or some of you want to be in a long-term commitment with a polyamorous. I say amorous. I know there's different terminologies for it, but polyamorous. Okay. Yeah, you have a spiritual connection. I feel like it's between all 3 of you. Okay, this is really, really interesting. Okay. Yeah, love conquers all. So you know that love conquers all. So you're not overly fussed about. I just wrote something. Whether there's more than one in there. Is there anything else for this part? Yeah. So you've looked deep within to. This is very interesting. You've previously looked deep within to do with your like relationships, whether it be friendships, whether it be previous polyamorous, okay? I feel like previous relationships, I feel some of you have decided to go a different route. Not in this reading, I'm just like, well, it could be in this reading, have gone a different route. However, the other ones, they feel like this is a sense of freedom for them. It's also they have so much love to give that they feel that they would bombard one person as well. Okay. Is there anything else? Yeah, so some of you may be thinking, like I mentioned earlier, so I was right, okay. That previously I liked polyamorous relationships, but I'm kind of verging towards monogamy. Okay, that's for some of you. For the other ones of you, that's irrelevant. Okay. Okay. The connection is unbreakable and eternal. Okay. Which is really interesting. So, what's the relationship? Oh, excuse me. I keep burping today. It's very much confirmation time with my burps today. Yeah. Yeah, teamwork. So you do definitely have to all communicate, right? I am seeing a man with a moustache, and like whitish hair, um, and a button nose. That's the only way I can explain it. Button nose, yeah, button nose. In this picture, I do also see a rainbow. Okay, so you may be part of the LGBT community. Um, fire signs could be fire signs could and earth signs. You could be a fire sign. Your people could be an earth sign. Water. Okay, there's earth, water, and fire signs in here very strongly. Heart chakra is very strong in here as well. Yeah, it's up to you which way you choose. There's no set, it's free will. There's no set path that you should go down. Okay, this is another thing. Yeah, happy couples understand each other. So yeah, there's no hard feelings within this relationship anyway. They understand like deeply. Yeah, I am seeing a lot of fire. maybe your fire sign or fire moon fire sign, moon fire sign. Yeah, so love teaches us lessons. Okay, so you are being taught some lessons in this. Congratulations, it's time to celebrate. So you will actually make the decision, okay, which way you go. Okay, so this is polyamorous, it's not a love triangle. Woo! Yeah, be honest, which is what I mentioned earlier. Okay, be honest with yourself and be honest if you want something different, and that's it, really. So we're gonna see what else comes out, because sometimes they have really interesting stuff today. Okay, so so yeah, you have little irritations with one another. Okay, it's only small. It's not a major like, oh my god, like yeah. You could live in the countryside. This could be now or in the future. You could be drawn towards the countryside. For some of you, remember this is general. There have been some specific messages in here, but I'm just going with what comes out. Part 3. Okay. So yeah, right. With one of them, okay, you are going to live separately from them. Okay. For the other one, you will probably eventually move in with them. I don't think it's going to be a rush thing either. Good with children. Okay. They're reassuring to you, which helps you out. Getting pet together, yeah. So one of you will be living together, and the other one will be living separately. Loyal, they're both loyal to you, by the way, okay, in case you was wondering. Emotional depth, I feel like that's two of you. I feel like on occasions it can be the other one, but yeah, in the countryside twice. One of you has amber eyes, okay, this is very specific, okay. B plus positive. One of you is the popular person. One of you is a funny person. And the other one is a curvaceous person. Okay. Okay. So their love language. Okay. So this could be one or both of them. Acts of service. Example, makes you drinks, dinner, or doing some DIY, carrying your shopping bags. Okay. What about the others? Okay. One. Just take what's relatable, okay? Oh, okay. Patience or patient. Sometimes they got to be a bit more patient with you. So, short hair. I feel like this is the more masculine energy, whether that's the female or the actual male. Adventurous. Andromedan, starseed. Unique clothing. Yeah, this is going to be out of the blue when you first meet, okay? One of them grinds their teeth in their sleep. Could resonate with an indigo soul, either you or them do. Ambivert, which is both, okay? Don't snore, that's good. Atlantis starseed, you might get on with pile 2 or know someone in pile 2, because some of these were similar messages as well. So 1 to 2 of you, I said one first, I'm going with 1, is financially secure. Oh, but they made their money, they didn't just inherit it or anything like that, they made their money. Or didn't like grow up rich, they made it, okay? Old classic films, they enjoy gaming, or that could be you. Enjoy arts and crafts. Okay. With this poly, is there anything else? One of you has black hair. You could have previously been divorced. I said some of you might come from partner. Stubborn. I feel like that's two of you. Foodie. I feel like there's a harmonic person that helps you out along the way. Yeah. I feel like there's a middle, like a mediator between two of you. Which is interesting. Okay. Accurate, precise messages with the poly relationship. Okay, so you're always going to be drawn back to each other. Okay, if you're okay with this side, that's cool. If you choose to go back, like back to monogamous, that's entirely your choice. Yeah, we will always come back to one another. I'm gonna do it that way because I'm taking it as a polyamorous relationship. Okay, one of you feels that you didn't give the person what they needed, which is maybe why you think they went to the monogamous thing. This is not necessarily true. Okay. It and irreplaceable. So you see each other as irreplaceable. Just quickly, because I saw that card earlier. Like one another as irreplaceable. One of them may have just had more independence with themselves to gain clarity because they were making sure that they were doing it from a perspective of love. And I think you triggered them to a certain extent. Okay, one of them may have said before that they feel like you don't care and unappreciated. Maybe you don't say thank you enough, or you don't show the love language that they used to. And being away from you. So, one of like the one of them may have like wanted space, or just walked away from the situation because they knew who they were now. Yeah, see, I needed more space. So yeah, I feel like it was space related. I don't think there's any animosity. Okay. I'm doing this in such different orders, right? It's kind of confusing me. Right. So, pile number 3, accurate, precise messages, please. 4, 3. Okay, so I'm going to do yours here. Second person, third person, okay? So it makes sense to me. Okay, so you question, okay, you believe they deserve better. They say people don't believe in me. It's because they don't believe in them. So you don't believe in you. And it hurts so much. So sometimes you need space away. I feel like some of you could be empaths in this pile. Okay, so the second one is I need to hold back my true feelings. Okay, so the second person in this feels like they need to hold it back because it's going to come across too intense. They enjoy it, and I'm not going to say that aloud. The passionate stuff, right? I don't know how I'm going to. The passionate stuff with you. And they're better, or like they're better thinker. That you can change this how it works. I'm better at thinking than I am with my heart. Okay, that's the second person. Person number three, in this poly. Okay, so you see this person as very different from you, and the people around you. Okay, what is your like? What is the truth? Okay, clarify what is the truth. I'm gonna have to do the dice again. Okay, yeah, what's the truth? Okay. I feel like they don't quite understand you. They like the putting it nicely, they like the bedroom department, but they don't understand quite what you want. I feel like sometimes you confuse yourself with this because you don't actually know sometimes, so they don't know. This is just quickly what I was getting from that. Okay. Maybe some of you ended up divorced because you tried to explain it to them and they didn't understand the way that you was explaining it to them. Tap me into pile number 3. And you just didn't want that anymore. You didn't want a polyamorous relationship. Success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic all available to you if you just believe. Yeah, so yeah, it's you. It's you not believing. Second person in the polyamorous relationship. Changes ahead, stay focused and strong. Pile number 3. Be open to new possibilities in life. Okay, what connects all 3 of them? Okay, you're helping each other to grow and transform into the best version of yourself. Okay, this is very interesting. Clarify anything else? Yeah, this is a period of transition for you, so you can choose which way you're going to go. It is free will at the end of the day, so take what's relatable to you and leave the rest. Now I'm going to just talk for a bit while I'm clearing up my cards, pile number 3, because I really, 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 really need to put my I'm trying to think of the word, my other videos on so that they're linked, and hopefully I can do that. We'll see how well this goes because I'm not the best. So we'll see. We'll see. Which would be really helpful to me anyway. Okay, 3 also maybe is significant to you. Just quickly, obviously, maybe there's 3 of you in the poly, and maybe people just don't understand, and that's okay because they're not in your relationship. Just saying. So, I know they're doing right. Oh, I'm humming to myself now. I forgot what I was doing for a minute over there. I totally forgot I was on camera. Just minding my business and humming away. So, before I forget, pile number 3. Um, don't forget to sub, like, and subscribe to my channel. This would be extremely grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you always. Very grateful for you tuning in, and hope to see you again next week on Tuesday. Bye bye for now. Hey, my pile number 4s. So this is if you are attracted to the opposite gender to you. So if you are a man, it would be a woman, and if you're a woman, it'd be a man. Okay. I've done the previous ones in the earlier one. I've also included polyamorous because I do realize that there are people that are into that, and we're a broad world. Accurate, precise messages tap me into, and lesbians and gays, take what resonates to you. They're in the first 3 piles. So tap me into pile number 4s. Okay, where did they meet their future spouse? Accurate, precise messages. If they will tell me, they will tell me. Sometimes Spirit go off course as well. I'm seeing some of you meeting under the night stars. Night stars. Okay, take it. It's going to be outside, very much outside. Maybe you're going to connect under a moon. I'm seeing an arrow like pointing upwards, so maybe some of you are Sagittarius. Also, a beach may be significant to you, but I also see you being very happy and under a significant tree. Okay. Significant tree. Significant tree. All seekers of truth experience. Yeah, you're very connected to the divine. Okay. Tap me into the energy, whether they mean this or me. A spiritual retreat as well for some of you. You met them there. Okay. Cosplay. Someone specific dressed as a fairy. Cosplay. I love when I do this. Your connection is unbreakable and eternal. Okay. So yeah, very much or something. But you knew that. I didn't. Why? Maybe you've come here for confirmation. I don't know. At the beginning, you may have had a temptation to go down one way or the other, and you weren't sure which way to go. So you had to be all up in your feelings. And I don't usually speak like this. Take time out, explore the deep emotions you experience. Yeah, so take time out in nature, near the sea, near body of water, whatever connects with you. And I don't usually lay the cards out this way either. The power of love is, yeah, so yeah. You may have only just recently met your soul partner. Soul partner, twin flame, counterpart, a spiritual person, okay? Yin and yang, okay? Fire, I'm seeing fire and water signs as well. Fire and water signs, so Aries, Sag, Leo, and Pisces, Scorpion, and Cancer. This is just what I'm seeing, by the way, okay? I see that for those of you who've been in a long connection, pregnant. One of you who is watching this is pregnant. You already know you are. And it's okay for me to say it. So you're quite a little bit of the way along. Yeah. Someone has, sorry, bear with me a minute. Someone has like curlyish hair that goes back, and their partner looks similar to them in the facial of the female, but the hair's longer and there's slight differences in the face. The female has a broad bust. Now I'm seeing a darker, dark brown haired man, kind of straight, with like a baby face, and quite broad in the shoulders and short hair. And then I saw like an elongated one. So before I move on, like an longer face with a very prominent jawline. Just quickly. So the act of forgiveness release tension. Okay, so you before you met them, you may have had to release a lot of tension in your body and soul. Yeah, and strive for harmonious friendships before you met as well, and understanding. So yeah, happy couples understand each other. So yeah, right. This one more. Let's say I'm sorry. Okay, some of you are not seeing the truth in the temptation. See the truth in the situation. Okay. I feel like some of you may be in denial. Okay. But I'm just gonna see what comes out. Okay, comes out. Okay. I don't ever know. Because I don't do it beforehand. So yeah. Okay. Past energy. Because that turned upside down. So if it turns upside down, it means it's past energy. Right. Present energy coming into the part number 3 of the present energy in their relationship. Okay, one of you is an extrovert. Excuse me. One of you is into heavy metal. One of you is not very good with realizing that flirting, when people are flirting. Flirting and me don't mix, so I come out with how I feel. I feel like this is more the masculine energy. Or the person who has the most masculine energy. When you're around your person, you feel comfortable and safe. That's sweet. Oh, and one of you is sweet. As I said that, that's so sweet. One of you may have grey eyes. So with your love language to one another, one of you has affectionate like style, so they like to touch you on the arm or shoulder, or like on the middle of the back. Yeah, smart clothes like they come out of the 1950s. So maybe someone might really like wearing 1950s clothes. If it's a male, I see like suited and booted kind of things, or like t-shirt and jeans, but they're very simple. And if it's a female, I see very like retro style polka dots and stuff like that. rom-coms. So when I am with you, magic walks with us. So that's really sweet. I feel like that's from them. Enjoys giving gifts. Loves the expression on your face. Okay. You or both of you have coloured hair. You're both trustworthy. Can't get my words out. R&B. One of you snores when you sleep. Impulsive. This could be both. The unique clothes, and you could live separately. And this could lead to a marriage, so you could actually live separately. For my pile number 4, is there anything else? Okay, blonde hair. They could have blonde hair. They could have brown hair. Rainbow soul. They could resonate with being a rainbow soul. And just to double clarify or triple clarify, I've said this at the beginning: heterosexual, opposite gender. Okay, just saying. Okay, just saying. Just pound number 4. Okay. Amber eyes, hazel eyes is sticking out to me on top. You or the person could have long hair, documentaries and comedy. Could be sons. Short hair for others of you who do not like long hair. On other people, they could be funny, and I'm just going to do 2 more. So your person could be curvaceous or have a very good figure. Some of them might want to hide it as well. I feel like that will be told in time. Acts of service, examples: making you drinks, dinner. So yeah, there's several different love languages in here. Okay, and some of you had to be patient, had to have some patience or be patient with this happening as well. Okay. Tuck me into pile number 4, please. Spirit guides, angels, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. So grateful. Okay. So I see your side of the story. Them in a relationship. Okay. Last past person of this relationship. Okay. I feel like you guys may have previously run in the past. Okay. Yeah. So you may reminisce with them. I feel like this could be a past life connection, not so much that. I feel in the past you had divorced from someone because their ego got in the way, and that's not something you liked in a person. And they're realizing now. Okay. Just saying. Okay. Tap me into pile number 4. Their relationship person. Okay. That's past person. This past person needs to stop coming up in this reading. Pile number 4. Okay, so they enjoy conversations with you over the phone and want to hear your voice. I don't think this is constant either, okay? Just saying. And they're loyal to you, okay? Took me into pile number four's their relationship that they're currently in, accurate first messages with the person that they are thinking about. Thank you. Yeah, you're going to transform and grow, so that's really good. Yeah, it's going to bring you peace, love, joy, happiness, radiate from your heart. Anything else for this connection? Okay, there may be an opportunity that does come in your life and be open to new possibilities. Okay. Yeah, so your heart's desire is ready to come true. So whatever you would like in a partner, like you manifested them, at pile number 4 is what you're going to get. Okay. Unfortunately, someone else's energy come through while I was doing this, and it was driving me nuts. So just so yeah, unfortunately, that's what happens sometimes. Like I said, sometimes spirit go off track. Right, I am starting to get a bit groggy now. So I really, really hope you enjoyed my reading pile number 4, and hope that you come next week on Tuesday and Fridays, because that's when I'll be doing it. Sub, like, share, and comment. This would really help my channel to grow, and I realised I said it in the wrong order. Thank you very much, and hope this brought you clarity. Bye bye for now.